Alrighty, and we are back with the Glowpearl Pious Conclave. So we are now trying to establish borders with an empire that we don't know, but they're really hard to figure out. We're trying to race them to all of their own territory and get a good foothold in the galaxy. We have sadly lost one of the ships to those space amoebas that we had uncovered earlier, but we do have the option to figure out more about them. Issue is our science income is way too terrible, so we're going to be trying to fix that and reduce our strong unity income in the early game to give ourselves more consumer goods and improve our science production. Ooh, speaking of first contact, the Zayn aliens we have figured out a little bit more as we've made a breakthrough on some of their language. We go ahead and continue to play. The LF aliens are currently exploring my system. Not quite too enthused about that. At this point, I am going to go ahead and build a shipyard to build another construction ship. So that way I can have these two construction ships kind of go in their separate directions. As I would like to get Vangunar, my third ocean world for my species. Even though you're really only supposed to start with 2, we got really lucky with the amount of planets that are available to us. After that, the rest of them are not quite into our habitable standards, but perhaps we could figure something else down the road. Such as the Savannah world, where we've got these pre-sapiens. Maybe I want to consider building something there. Doesn't look like I got an option. Oh, we're going to accidentally move that way. Moving here. We're scientists. Now this is mostly just intended to be a relaxing kind of little video.
Construction complete.
We finished building our construction ship, so I definitely don't have time in order to do a whole bunch of video editing. We're just going to go forward and hope nothing goes wrong at all. Let's go ahead and move over there in order to get that starbase established. May want to consider not contacting the Zayn aliens so I can contact the aliens a little bit faster. Because they are very eager to meet people, and they may contact me faster than I can contact them, which is not something that I would like. Ooh! Our science vessel has uncovered that right over here, this asteroid has alloys. We're definitely going to want to expand that direction. We're actually going to go move there. That's actually tough. That's a really good system that we definitely need. Sooner rather than later, or the next colony? No, we need the colony first. The sooner we can get all these colonies established, the better.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Hey! It has finally been 3.5 years. We have finally finished our research, the mining station output. 10.5. Wow, that is actually way longer than I was estimating. Wow, it still says we have 2 years. Might science tank somehow? Must have. Fantastic. Well, our new options is worker pop output. That's gonna make everything a lot better. More minerals. Ooh, we're gonna definitely go with powered exoskeletons. And now our governor has successfully leveled up. Ooh. Blocker, ship upkeep, army damage. None of these are really that great. Building and district upkeep. Military build speed. Yeah, we're gonna go with architectural interest. So one thing I gotta consider is 3 directions. I want to block off Adelmagus. It's gonna cost us a lot more influence. I want Fanganar in order to expand my empire, and we're only halfway to where factions really start popping up to help improve. Oh shoot, I think it's improving unity now instead of influence. Yeah, I think it improves unity now instead of influence.
System survey
The only way to
complete.
really improve influence is to... Oh no! You okay? Don't worry about fleeing. Go ahead and finish surveying this system. I'm gonna keep my eye on you to make sure you're fine. Oh man, our consumer goods have definitely just tanked. It's because the temple finished over here at the colony. We're still growing another Glowpearl. So they'll be able to get us a little bit more unity over there. But overall, everybody on this planet is really happy with me, so they're going to be producing a ton of unity. New tradition, we're going to go ahead and get that carrier network, make it to where less penalties for expanding the empire. And with that, we have finished the expansion tree, which makes it to where I have even more districts on all of my planets, which allows me to make the planets even bigger, and unlocks an Ascension perk. These are another way that you can specialize your empire, giving them really cool special traits. Some of them are locked off until later in the game. The one that we're eyeballing... Ooh, leader experience aim, actually. That's pretty good. But no, I'm considering going one vision to even to continue to rush the unity as quickly as possible. Also means we use less amenities to make our population even happier. So we're going to go ahead and pick up O1 Vision for even more unity production. Ramus, really may need to consider... Now, which one of these worlds do I want to make? Are you going to be a mining world? No, you got a lot of agriculture. Mining. Good balance of everything. So honestly, you may want to just consider this to be a mining world. Down the line. You know what? We're going to go ahead on our Ramus. We're gonna roll Prime. We're gonna go ahead and rename it that. And we are actually currently bleeding in consumer goods, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy about 5 a month, and that's gonna tank my energy credits even further, making it even harder for me to get everything that I need. Alright, at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and buy 1, 2, 3, 4, and build ourselves another colony ship. So that way, as soon as we get Fagnar, we can go ahead and you right over there. So I need you to move this way. How close are you to being done? Oh yeah, really close. Yeah, go ahead and just move over there. Perfect. And we need to keep my eye over here at the Tragula. Make sure that we're not going to accidentally run into these space amoeba, because they will absolutely destroy us.
System survey complete.
Perfect. I need you to continue to... You know what? Go ahead and explore first. Actually, I want you to explore this one in this order. Yes. Perfect. So we're exploring quite a bit and being able to find a lot of different directions that we can go. Having a lot of science ships really does help with this. Do they have... Do have a spaceport there. We're gonna see if they have one here. this system. Probably do need to get the starbase built up first, which is going to be where my influence goes. Hopefully I can finish figuring out who these she-aliens are. 40% chance of success. We'll know... Dang! Hey, but they did get another insight. We're now at 60%. First contact anything with desired aliens. Our attempts to learn more about them so far have been in vain, but we were easily able to ascertain that they clearly form a part of a technologically advanced alien civilization. Further facts have proven elusive, as they seem to be going to consider utmost effort to prevent us and any other eavesdroppers from intercepting any signals from them. We have therefore only managed to intercept small fragments of their language so far. However, from the glimpses we have gleaned, linguists are confident that they'll be able to decipher their communications if we can just acquire a greater sample of use. We just have to keep trying. Now, these are isolationists. They prefer to be left alone. In other words, they're being cautious, making it really hard for us to figure out their language. Doing okay? Doing okay. Okay, we're fine. Both of my construction ships are bored. What are we gonna be doing? Influence... Probably... Yeah, that's already built up. So you know what? We really need... this one built first. We're gonna go ahead and survey down over here. You to just continue exploring this way. We gotta expand here first, right? You know what? We're gonna expand here first, and if we catch a glimpse of them moving over into the Omega system, if we need to, we'll cancel
System survey
Fagnar.
complete.
It didn't manage to successfully finish scanning the system. It's actually getting really hard for me to explore outwards with these space amoebas being so aggressive. Go ahead and explore here downwards. That's actually getting really difficult. Once you're done there, I need to survey over here. We're just gonna keep our eye on everything. Really need a lot more influence. Moving over there.
The spirits have granted us new
Ooh,
wisdom.
new technology! Planetary unification, even more unity! Ooh, and hydroponics bays are unlocked or is a potential unlock. This is one of the better technology choices, and we're absolutely going to take that. However, the fact that it's taking us 70 months in order to research everything is absurd. It's crazy how much it costs in order for me to research everything. So I definitely need more research. And I'm about to be able to get a new tradition. Which one are you? You're a construction ship. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna stop you, so that way you go ahead and start building. That way we can win that race. The she-aliens appear eager to establish communications with us, having sent a large audio and visual transmission that appears to offer the key to translating their language. Our experts are confident that we will be able to use this to learn communication with them soon. Of course, we'll have to trust them, that their offered translations are not misleading, and that we will be able to reliably interpret information presented from a surely vastly different experiential context. Their trust is most welcome.
They're bird people!
we have some potential friends. We definitely have some potential less than friends. Ooh, we've got unemployment on our capital. What are we going to do about that? It's some seaweed. Do need to consider giving seaweed a job. Oh, wow. That is a lot of artisans. Oh, I don't need to be buying as many consumer goods anymore. It's actually a good balance. Perfect. And minerals? Ah, most likely minerals, right? Ooh, or generators. I'll also go with clerks. They're not that great. They're actually really bad. These clerks can give me trade value, which will in turn give me energy credits, but just technicians are better. And not a lot of my worlds actually can produce generators, so let's build ourselves a generator district here. So that way my seaweed can be appropriately working on the planet. Go ahead and go from here to here. Ooh, we're gonna go here to here to here. Perfect. And we're just gonna keep jumping around all over the place. Yep, and now they're building here as well. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. Traditions! Next, so we've finished with the expansion tree, making it a lot easier for us to expand our empire. So what's next after this? Discovery, while it can still be great for making it easier for me to research everything I need, I may want to consider statescraft for more funding, council agenda speed, that one's always pretty good. Council experience gain, that'd be pretty good. Prosperity is also really good for the empire to make sure we have plenty of all of the resources we're going to want, as well as reducing the amount of resources required on everything. Prosperity is probably the way I want to go. Mercantile, open markets, clerks produced. Yeah, I don't really care much for that one. Empire size, monthly influence gain increase. Ooh. That's actually hard to argue against. Counselor experience gain on domination? What is this? When did this actually become good for once? Worker resource output? Ooh. That's actually a thing to consider. Then capital buildings and housing buildings give even more housing. Counselor experience gain. That's actually really good. I'm gonna go domination. So I'm gonna want that influence for expanding.
Council agenda available.
Perfect. Then what about on Rammus? Can we be doing something on Rammus right now? Available jobs is currently 0, and we are about to need a new home for seaweed. Do I build a city district just so that way I can build another temple? Or even more unity? Push out that unity even faster. I also really do need more science. Probably should go science at least. Well, until we start getting some seaweed, I guess we're gonna go ahead and go with a... You know what, maybe an industrial district would be more appropriate. Probably. Let's go ahead and build an industrial district to improve our alloy and consumer good income. As I don't think I need a temple at this exact moment. I think I actually just need to improve my consumer goods and alloys. This is one of those where it's great to try to make sure
Construction
all of your ships
complete.
and whatnot are actually producing something at all times. Need you to go ahead and improve the mining station right over there. Oh, ain't that a shame? You gotta run away now, because you can't build there anymore. So we won the race to Omagus, which is really good for us. Just really slows down our expansion to Fangnar, especially since we are actually about to be done with this colony ship. It's not the end of the world. No matter. But once I get enough influence, all of that will be changing. I do, however, want to consider building a new starport. If I build a starbase, what kind? It's been a while, so what kind of stuff can I be building? Of course, I can make more shipyards to build more ships. Trade hubs would be nice. Gun batteries, and I guess that's currently it. So we're gonna go over here to Omagus. Is Omagus small or big? Stimsys is better. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade this starport, so that way we can give ourselves a defensive front, as well as once we have the research and be improving our resources otherwise. So that colony ship needs to go ahead and start making its way over to here, but we cannot colonize this planet until we have claimed this system. So all we can wait for at this point is enough influence.
Anomaly found.
Ooh. We're gonna leave that be for now. I just want to continue to explore. We'll research all the anomalies in just a moment. As we are actually getting to the point, it's really difficult for me to continue to expand, especially because of the amoeba that was previously over here. Oh, I have not been properly expanding outwards this way. So let's see if we can continue to find anything out there. Alright, we just got finished on my homeworld. Alright, a new technician, so that way we have a new job for our seaweed. And at this moment, I don't think I have any decisions I need. Yeah, there's no decisions. We are going to go ahead and go to the features and clear out the blockers. So that way our colony's at least doing something. And that is just something we'll want to do later anyways, so we might as well clear it out now to improve our capital as much as possible.
Construction complete.
Perfect. We're gonna go ahead and build ourselves another mining station, improve our energy credits even further. We would have a little bit more if it wasn't for the fact that our governor made it not so great. Yeah, that really hurts. We don't want too many governors that are
System
like that.
survey complete.
Hopefully that doesn't do anything like level up on us. Foreshadowing. And yeah, let's continue to expand over to the east. We're about to finish colonizing our
The
third
faithful
planet.
have claimed a new world.
Perfect! As well as finished researching administrative AI. That'll make it easier for us to research everything. Millennium development speed improved by 50%. Yeah. By the time that we finish researching that, then we'll have no more planets to colonize. Improved deflectors will be nice, as our neighbors aren't so friendly at the moment, but field modulation will make sure we have enough energy credits for everything. And at a later point, we may be hurting on those. So I'd like to be proactive on that, and we're going to go ahead and research those right away. And then I would like to go ahead and build ourselves those. I'm gonna make this one a science if we can. Research lab. Yeah, so we need 300 minerals. 2, 3. Let's go ahead and get that research lab. Improve our science production. All of our ships are bored at the moment. Need you to continue to just expand. We continue to just move out like so. And with that, we have 3 colonies And they're not gonna... It's gonna be expensive for them to finish building up in the short term.
System survey complete.
But in the long term... Oops. Our scientist is bored over here. It's impossible for you to move over here safely. We're gonna try.
Blockers cleared.
Blockers cleared. Let's go ahead and clear out the other blocker as well. Perfect. Go.
Spaceborne creature encountered.
More aliens! Oh. I'm losing my voice. They have to be done recording soon. I was hoping to get 7 episodes done at once, but it's 3.5 hours. We may have to continue tomorrow then. So what we have here is more aliens, and those are spaceborne aliens, so we can probably wait on those. But notice these are yellow, not red, so they are not going to be too harmful to me. Go ahead and move over this way, and we have a desert world. Oh, where are the ocean worlds? We got really spoiled with this 4th world right over here.
Construction complete.
I want this science ship back safely, so just go over here, please. Right over here, go ahead and continue to build up on those mining stations, and... where to next? We are... 5 influence short, 2 more months. Be there in just a moment. Now we're actually going to be a little bit delayed on this, but it's definitely worth cutting off the, well, I say opponents, but we're just going to say the other empires. To make sure that we get all the nice systems. Treachery of the LF aliens. Huh? While some were worried about the incursion of unknown alien vessels in our space, it was not clear until just now how much of a threat the LF aliens possessed. It seems they sent a covert force to intercept one of our cargo vessels in the Stimsys system, seizing the ship and escaping into the depths of space before we could mount a rescue party. We could only imagine what tortures the crew will suffer at the hands of their captors. No. What did I lose? Did I lose anything important? That also gives them a lot of intel on us. So whoever these aliens are, I need to figure them out fast. Because they're doing some aggressive contact. So it doesn't look like I lost anything, but it's definitely, at least storytelling wise, that's not cool. Alright, I need you to jump over here.
Blockers cleared.
Ooh, scientist leveled up. You are my anomaly researcher. Fantastic. Let's make you level up even faster. Alright, what's next? My capital is bored! But you have a lot of jobs available, so there's no reason for me to be building anything else. So you're going to be bored for quite a while. Unless I want to convert a building. One of these foods to something more beneficial like this. So I am selling a lot of food. How much food am I making? I'm making 20. So, yeah, we can definitely replace... I guess we don't need to replace. We'll go ahead and build up another generator district. And then we will cap off the food. And we'll replace them later whenever it is appropriate to replace. Yeah, there's no reason for us to replace them now, I see.
Construction complete.
We finished off our station. It gives us a little bit of insights on everything inside of their foreseeable territory, but they are now marked as aggressive towards us. They are no longer friends, or potential friends, which at this point we kind of knew that. But we will be continuing to trade hub, gun battery, anchorage. Yeah, there's no reason for us to build any of that yet. Resource silo, crew quarters, instructor field, communication jammers. We'll save on all that for now. Nebula refinery. Wait a minute, what's the Nebula refinery? Never really get the chance. That produces minerals. Ooh, I may want to just upgrade this starport. Get that chance. Oh, and I completely forgot 3 months ago to start building Starbase. So we're losing precious time on our colony. That's a shame. So we push the F key for find. Alrighty. Honestly, that is probably an excellent stopping place for this video, as the Aleph aliens have decided that they're going to start kidnapping some of our civilian vessels. They are not friends. So it is at this point we're going to have to start establishing a defensive perimeter, try to get as much insights on them as possible. Despite us trying to contact the She aliens, they've actually been very difficult. These bearded people are receptive, but we still have no way of deciphering their language. Whereas the Zayans, they don't want us to communicate with them, but we're on as much progress with them as we are with the She, until we actually know who these other empires are. I'm gonna be taking a bio break after this, and I'll see if I can continue the recording or not, so that way I can have at least an episode uploaded a day. But hopefully y'all are enjoying this, hopefully y'all are relaxing. It's okay if y'all are falling asleep to this, maybe it'll help y'all get a good night's sleep. I hope y'all enjoy it, and we'll see you in the next one.